Hey everyone, welcome to Mountain Beast Mysteries. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my last video, which was about what I thought was the most perplexing Bigfoot footage ever recorded. And after I posted that video, I received word from my good friend Leon over at Bigfoot Okanagan that, the footage is most likely a hoax. So this is the thing about Bigfoot and the world of Bigfoot and the Bigfoot community. When you find out something is probably not real and is probably a hoax, it's a good idea to admit that you were wrong and to just move on. So basically, after I talked to Leon, he had sent me some links to some forums and some articles talking about how the creature in this video is most likely a person in a suit. Now, what these articles say, as you can see here, is this is a most likely. This is the thing. This is most likely a hoax now, according to this information and what I dug up. But I can't say 100%. Because I haven't seen the costume itself. I've never talked to these people. I can't say for sure. But we're gonna go over some things in this video to show how, after receiving this information, it actually does appear to be very likely that this is not genuine. In these articles, they say a guy named Leroy Blevins conducted this hoax. Never heard of the guy before, but I did some digging around, and in fact I found some images of a Bigfoot suit that apparently this gentleman was making in attempts to try and debunk the Patterson footage. So I guess he was trying to make a suit to say that it is in fact possible to make a suit that looks as good as Patty. Now he made a suit that looks pretty good when you put it in the same poses as Patty, as you can see here in these images that I was able to scrape up online. They try and, replicate these different positions, and, they look pretty good, but there's a significant lack in detail compared to Patty. I said in my last video, this footage, this Independence Day footage is very similar to Patty. The creature looks almost exactly like Patty, and well, this could be why. Is that this suit was designed to look exactly like Patty. Now, there's some details in it that kind of match up, pretty well to the Independence Day footage, the details in this suit. As you can see here in this image, there's a lot of, sharp angles in the suit, in the shoulders and on the head. And there are multiple instances in the Independence Day footage where the being seems to have some sharp angles on its fur, on the back and in the shoulders. And I guess the most significant feature that matches up is, the butt of the creature. It looks weird in the Independence Day footage, and it almost matches up exactly to what the butt of this costume looks like, as you can see here. Look at the comparison here. These two images. They look very similar. And the suit is the same color. Now, I said in my last video as well, the one thing I was suspicious of was there seemed to be an odd separation between the head and the shoulders, almost as if it was a mask that was put on. Now, I got a shot here of kind of the side of the mask. It's like a close-up, and it is kind of hard to match it up exactly with the head of the creature in the Independence Day footage, just because in that footage it's so far away and you don't see a lot of detail, but got the same colors and general shape. And when you see the pictures of the guy in the suit, like this one here, I can imagine it matching up pretty well with the Independence Day footage. If we were able to see it at other angles, or if we were able to see this costume actually on video and in motion. Now, another thing, of course, is that I haven't been able to find pictures or video clips of this baby Sasquatch that the creature is carrying. I wasn't able to find anything about that. which leads me to believe that maybe if this is in fact a hoax, which it's unraveling itself to be, I think that maybe that juvenile Sasquatch is actually a kid, a human kid in a costume. And I suspected that in my last video. I mentioned that. Because, you know, you're not going to dress a kid up in the costume and post pictures of them online, right? Like, whoever the kid is, I'm sure their parents didn't want them to be on the internet in that fashion. So maybe that's why there's no images of it online. Because it does appear to move around without any puppetry, though it is hard to tell. Like I said, we don't have very good video quality and it is far away, so it is hard to tell, but kind of looks like it could be a human kid in a costume, a Bigfoot costume. So they went to that length. So, you know, I don't know why anyone would do this. Like, he wanted to apparently debunk the Patterson footage and he wanted to prove it, so he filmed this video, is what I was told. But apparently he was actually accused of hoaxing this footage by a group called the Facebook Find Bigfoot group, or something along those lines. The Facebook Find Bigfoot group. I don't know if they're active anymore. I don't really know much about them, but apparently he was accused by them of making this hoax, but he denied it completely and said that they in fact hoaxed it themselves. That doesn't make any sense, because he's the one who made the costume. He's the one who has a costume that looks like this creature. So I don't know why he would do that, and I don't know why he wouldn't just admit that he was trying to debunk the Patterson footage. You know, like, why would you not just take pride in doing the work, in trying to debunk something, and giving it a shot? Like, I would respect that way more. Like, if somebody went to these lengths to try and debunk the Patterson footage, and people have tried to do it before, and that's great. That's fine to try and debunk something in this manner by trying to replicate the suit, because I do want to know if it's possible, if somebody could make a Sasquatch costume like this and pull it off, you know, to create something as compelling as the Patterson footage that stands the test of time. I want to see that. However, you know, I don't know why this guy would do this and deny being responsible for it. You just upload the footage, say, you know, here's my tape, trying to replicate a creature as close to Patty as I can. This is what I could come up with, and be fine with that work, and be kind of like proud that you went out and did that, just to show what was possible. But no, there's denial that it was him, and I don't know. It looks pretty similar, like the costume, all the different parts of the costume. It looks, like in these photos, he made it really bulky and added muscle somehow underneath the fur or the hair. Not really sure how he did it. I don't know what the inside of the costume looks like. But you see here in this photo, looks pretty bulky, and looks like it would match up pretty good with the Independence Day creature. So I don't know. Now I gotta put this one on the shelf with all the other ones that I think are hoaxes, because this is pretty damning evidence against the Independence Day footage. And I had no idea about this. It's a good thing I made that video and had, you know, someone come forward. That's why it's a good idea to make reviews of Bigfoot footage, to share them with people, because, you know, some people might know things that you don't know, or that you weren't able to find. And you know, here we are now. I suspected it was probably real a few days ago, and now I have to admit in defeat that I was wrong, and whatever, we move on from here. I'm probably wrong about a lot of things and I just don't know it yet, but that's all part of this game. Nothing is for certain. We don't know what is real, we don't know what is fake. A lot of people in the comments of the last video believe that it's probably real, and I see a lot of people believing it's fake. A lot of people thought it's CGI. A lot of people think it's CGI, but like, look at this costume. I suspected there is weird stuff going on with the camera. And I think it's due to the camera having a really small sensor and there being some weird wobble and weird artifacts going on due to like stabilization and, just internal camera stuff that's causing that weird effect. I don't think it looks like CGI personally, and now we have the images of this suit. So it's most likely a costume. And most likely a child dressed up in a Bigfoot costume being carried off into the bushes. So anyways, you can still make of this what you will if you want to believe that it's real at this point. You live your life and you can believe what you want to believe, but there's too much dirt against it now for me to say that I think it's real. But like I said before, I don't know exactly 100% that this costume is what we're seeing in the footage. They look extremely similar, and there's some weird oddities on the Bigfoot creature that you can't deny, like in these still frames, that match up with features of this costume. So there you go. And like I said, it kind of does look like a mask or something, because there's a really unnatural looking separation between the head and the body, and the butt matches almost exactly. So I don't know, that's where we are at with this footage. Disappointing for sure, because I thought it was very promising, but what do you do? Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about this at this point. So if you want to support Mountain Beast Mysteries, you can do so through the GoFundMe link down below, or through the PayPal link on the main channel banner. We also have the t-shirt shop set up on YouTube now. It used to be just on spreadshirt.ca, but if you go on the main YouTube page where it says like channel or videos or community and about, there should be one that says store, and it has a bunch of merchandise there. I'm actually going to be working on some new t-shirt designs too to put in there, but that's also another good way to support Mountain Beast Mysteries. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time on Mountain Beast Mysteries.